students, welcome back. I'm your class 4 maths teacher, Miss Meena K. Daswana. How are you? I hope you all are doing well at home. Students, before vacations, we have done lesson 1, 2 and 3. Lesson 3 was addition and subtraction. Just one topic is left, estimation, that we will be doing today. And after that, we'll start lesson 4, that is multiplication. So let's start. So let us start with lesson 3, addition and subtraction. Though we have finished this lesson, just last part estimation was left, so we'll continue with that. Estimating itself means approximate only. So let us do just a quick recap of round off, which we have done in our previous lessons. So see, the first question is round off to the nearest tens. This we have done earlier also. For rounding off at the tens place, first we'll underline the tens place digit. 5 is here, so we have underlined it. After that, we'll see the digit just after it. So it is 8, and according to the round off explanation I have given you earlier, just see the digit just after the underlined digit and see whether it is 5 or more than 5. So 8 is more than 5. So if the next digit is more than 5, we'll add 1 to the underlined digit. So and all the other digits will become 0. So this will be 5 plus 1 is 6 and others will become 0. So the round off for this is 16. Now let us do the next one, 163. Tens place we'll underline. We'll see the digit just after this. So it is 3. 3 is less than 5. So no change will be there in the underlined digit, and we'll write it 1, 6. After that underlined digit, all the digits will become 0. So round off is 160. Now see the next one, 5672. So let us underline the tens place. This is 7. Just see the digit after this. It is 2. 2 is again less than 5. So no change will be there. We will just write 5, 6, 7, 0. So this is the round off for 5672 at which place? Tens place. Now see the next one. Round off to the nearest 100. First we will underline the hundredth place digit. 2 is here and this 5 is here. Now let us do the first one. Just after 2, what is the digit? 3. 3 is less than 5. So no change will be there. Underlined digit will remain same. 2 and all the others will become 0. So round off is 200. See the next one. The digit just after this is 7. 7 is more than 5. It should be either 5 or more than 5 if you want to go to the higher side. So this is more than 5. So 5 will become, we'll add 1, 6. So your answer will be 1, 6, 0, 0. 1600 is your answer. Now let us see the next one. Round off to the nearest 1000. In this, first we'll underline 1000 place digit. Here it is 5, here it is 7, and here it is 8. Now let us see that. Just see the digit after that. 2. This is less than 5. So no change will be there. The underlined digit will remain 5 and all the rest of them will become 0. Now see the next one. 7. Just after that this is 6, which is more than 5. So we'll add 1 to 7. This will become 8 and rest will become 0. 8000. See the next one. Here the next digit is more than 5. Fine. So we'll add 1 to this. 8 plus 1, 9. This will become 9 and rest will become 0. So the round off for 8963 at 10,000 places, 9000. Now let us do few sums related to estimation. First one is estimate the sum or difference. So on the left hand side we will do the actual calculation. On the right hand side will be the estimated calculation. Now let us do the first one. It is 425 plus 387. So here we have 7 and 5. 7 plus 5 we'll write 12, 2, 1 carry over, 8, 9, 10, 11, 1, 1 carry over, and 4 plus 3 is 7 plus 1, 8. So your actual sum is 812. Now see let's do the estimated one. The first one is 425. So 425, your highest place is 4. So this 4 we'll underline. We have to do estimation according to the highest place digit. So in highest place digit 4 is there. just see the digit next to it. It is 2. 2 is less than 5. So no change will be there. So round off will be 4, 0, 0. Similarly here, see the next one. This is the underline. The next digit is 8, which is more than 5. So here it will become 3 plus 1, 4, and rest will become 0. So the estimate sum is 0, 0, 4 plus 4, 8. 800 is your estimate sum. Now let us do the next one. 9172. Highest place digit is here, it is 9, and here the highest place digit is 7. So first we'll find the actual sum. 4 plus 2, 6, 7 plus 3, 10, 1 carry, 5, 6, 7, 9 plus 7, 16. So your actual sum is 16,706. Now let us do the estimate sum. For 9172, the highest place digit is 9. See the digit just next to it? It is 1. That means it will go towards the lower side because this is less than 5. So lower side means no change will be there and rest will become 0. 9,000. Now see here. Here your next digit is 5. 5 is for 5 will go towards the higher side. So in 7 that means plus 1, 8. So estimate will be 8,000. Fine. Now let us add this. 0, 0, 0. 9 plus 8 is 17. So 17,000 is your estimate sum. Now let us do for difference also. This is 875 minus 309. This is your highest place digit, 8. Here it is 7. 7, that means it is more than 5. We will go towards the higher side. So 8 will become 9 and rest 900. See the next one, 3. 0 is less than 5. So we will the 3 will remain 3 and rest will become 0. Fine. So now let us do the subtraction. Here this is 15. We have borrowed from here. 7 will become 6. And now let us subtract. 15 minus 9 is 6. 6 minus 0 is 6. 8 minus 3 is 5. 566. And here it is 0, 0, and 9 minus 3 is 6. So 600 is your estimate difference. Now let's see the last one. 8,751. Highest place digit is 8. Here it is 4. Fine. Simply let us subtract it first. 1 minus 0, 1. 5 minus 1, 4. 7 minus 2, 5. And 8 minus 4, 4. 4,541. Now let us do the round off. For 8, this just see the digit next to it. 7 is more than 5. So this will go towards the higher side. 8 plus 1 will be 9. 9,000. Fine. See the next one. Here it is, the next digit is 2, which is less than 5. So no change will be there. So this will remain as 4 only and rest all will become 0. So this is 9,000 minus 4,000. After subtracting it, we'll get the answer 5,000. 9 minus 4 is 5. So your estimate difference is 5,000. So I hope you got how to do with this estimation sums. So please students, these 4 sums which I have written here, it should be there in your classwork copy. So make sure you do these 4 sums in your classwork copy, and remaining sums please practice in your homework copy. Okay students. Now let us do lesson 4, multiplication. Now multiplication is basically repeated addition. Repeated addition means it's a short way of finding the sum when all the addends are the same, is called multiplication. Now you can see here. Here it is, I have written 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. How many times 2 is written? 5 times. If we add them, then we get the answer 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This can also be written, this here we have written 5 times 2. 5 times 2. That means 5 2s are 10. So this is basically repeated addition, and this is the multiplication fact for that. Now here also you can see 4 is written how many times? 3 times. If we add it, we will get for 8. 8 plus 4, 12. And this can also be written as 3 times 4, 3 times 4, that is 4 3s are 12. Fine. So this is your multiplication, repeated addition, and here we have written multiplication fact. Now see the next one. Here we have written 4 times 5. If we add them, we get the answer 20. This can also be written as 4 times 5 can also be written as 4 times 5. That is 4 5s are 20. This is the multiplication part. Here we have written the repeated addition. Basically, it means the short way of finding the sum when all the addends are the same is basically your multiplication. Now see the next one, 3 times 30. If we add them, we get 30 plus 30 is 60, plus again 30 is 90. Here it is 3 times 30, that is 90. Is it clear? These two numbers are also the factors. We call them as the factors also. Factors multiply to give product. Suppose there are 3 numbers. Suppose it is 2, 3 and 4. These 3 are also factors of 24. 2, 3 and 4 are the factors of 24. We call them as factors also, the number which we are multiplying. Fine. And the basic term for that is, here you can see this is called multiplicand. The other one is multiplier, and the answer for multiplication is called product. Multiplicand is basically the number to be multiplied, and multiplier is the number by which you multiply. You are multiplying with this number, so this is your multiplier. So, and the answer for multiplication is called product. Now let us go through properties of multiplication. The basic properties are: number 1, property 1 is order property of multiplication. Order property means if the order of the factors is changed, product does not change. Order means whatever number you write in first, it doesn't change the answer. Now here you can see it is written 4 into 3. What is your answer? 4 3s are 12. Now in second one we have changed the order. Order means here 3 was written in second part. Here we have written 3 first and 4 we have written later. Here also your answer will be 3 into 4 is again 12. So that means order doesn't, if you change the order, the answer remains the same. That means 4 into 3 is equal to 3 into 4. For both your answer is 12. So either one of them, any one of them, if you write in first, it doesn't change your answer. Now you see here I have written few filling the blanks related to property 1. Now let us see. 7 into 4, here I have written, here is equal to dash into 7. 7 is already there. Fine. What should be here so that it makes both of them equal? That means they have only changed the order of the number. Here 7 is in first, here it is in second place. So 4 is here, so we will write 4. On both the sides the numbers are same. Here also 7 and 4, here also 7 and 4 and 7. That means we are multiplying them, so answer remains the same. Now let us see the next one. 56 into 27 is equal to 27 into, so obviously you will get 56 here because the answer is same. That means the numbers should also, if 27 and 27 both are same, so the other numbers should also be same, then only you will get the same answer. See the next one. Here it is written dash into 9 is equal to 9 into 8. 9 is here, 9 is here. What is left? 8. 8 9s are also 72 and 9 8s are also 72. See the last one. 15 into dash is equal to 5 into 15. All these sums, they are just changing the order of the numbers. Fine. So here 15 into 5, 5 into 15. 15 is already here, so we will write it 5. Now in this only the order has been changed. So I will repeat it again. Order property of multiplication. If the order of the factors is changed, the product does not change. The product remains the same for all of these sums. Now let us see the second property. Property 2 is grouping or associative property of multiplication. In this we are grouping the sum. Now let us see how to do this. If the grouping of the factors change, the product does not change. Means you group either of them. Now you see here. Here also 3 numbers are here. Here also 3 numbers. Now suppose in the first one we are multiplying 2 and 4 first. And in the second one we are multiplying 4 and 3 first. Does it make any difference? Let us find out. 4 2s are 8 8 into 3. And here also it is 2 into 4 3s are 12. So for both the cases, what is your answer? 24. Now you can see here, in both of them your answer is 24. So here only we have changed the order. Here we have only changed the groups. Here first we have multiplied 2 into 4. In second one we have multiplied 4 into 3 first. 4 3s are 12, 2. 4 2s are 8, 3 into 3. For both your answer remains the same. So in this, if the grouping of the factors is changed, the order does not change. So in this, basically we see the group. By changing the group, the answer remains the same. So let us do few sums. Now see here, I have written few filling the blanks. 4 into 2 into 3. Here we are multiplying 4 and 2 first. And here is equal to is mentioned. That means both the answers are same for both the parts. For left hand side also, right hand side also, answer is same. Now here we have written 2. 2 is already here. And the second group we have written 4. But the number is missing. Now you can see 2 is here, 4 is here. That means in the second one we are multiplying 4 and 3 first. So 4 and 3 first, we have multiplied it here. Now see the next one. 3 into dash is there into 5. Here we are multiplying 3 into 1 first. Fine. 5 is also given, but we are multiplying 3 into 1. And in the second one, 1 is missing. So that means here 1 will come. 3 is already here. 5 is already here. Only the groupism we have changed. Only the group we have changed. So this is your second property, grouping or associative property of multiplication. Now let us see the your third property is zero property of multiplication. If 0 is one of the factors, the product is 0. Always any number if you multiply it by 0, your answer will be 0. Now see here, 7 into 0, 7 zeros are 0. Here also 56 into 0, we will write 0. Here also 2 multiplied by 3, multiplied by 4, multiplied by 1, but ultimately you are multiplying with 0. So your final answer will be 0. Any number multiplied by 0 will give you 0 as your final answer. Now in this filling the blank, 26 into dash, 26 is multiplied with some number which we don't know, and your answer is coming 0. So that means this will follow 0 property, and here also it will come 0. So 26 into 0 is equal to 0. This is our property 3, that is 0 property of multiplication. If 0 is one of the factors, the product is 0. Now let us do property 4. Property of 1 in multiplication. If a number is multiplied by 1, the product is equal to that number. That means same number, whatever number you are multiplying with 1. Now see here, 8 ones are 8. 58 ones are 58. Again, any number multiplied by 1 will give you the answer as the same number. Now see here, in this filling the blank, 96 is multiplied with some number which we don't know, and your answer is coming same. That means if your answer is coming same, that means you are multiplying it with 1. And similarly, if your answer is coming 0, that means you are multiplying that number with 0. Now let us see the last one. Dash multiplied by 1 is equal to 105. That means whenever we multiply it with 1, the answer remains same. That means here also it is 105. So 105 multiplied by 1 is equal to 105. So this is your property 4, property of 1, that is if a number is multiplied by 1, the product is equal to that number. So our fifth property is distributive property of multiplication over addition. Now here you can see 5 multiplied by 12. It is given, we have expanded 12 and we have written is that 10 plus 2. Now see how to do this. 5 multiplied by 10 plus 2. First we have multiplied this 5 with 10. Here you can see I have multiplied 5. Then this plus sign will come here. And second step will again this 5 we are multiplying with 2. Sorry, this is multiplying. Fine. So this is basically your distributive property of multiplication over addition. For that we have to do. Now 5 tens are 50 plus sign, 5 twos are 10. So your answer is 60. And here also 12 5s are 60. Fine. Distributive first we'll expand it. This is 10 plus 2. Then this same 5 will be multiplied by both the numbers. First we'll multiply it with 10. Then this plus sign will come here. Then we'll multiply it with 2. And then we'll solve it. 5 tens are 50 plus 5 2s are 10. That is 60. Fine. Now let us do one more sum. 4 multiplied by 15. So 4 multiplied by 15. The expanded form of 15 we'll write. That means 10 plus 5. Again 4 multiplied by 15. Expanded form of 15 is 10 plus 5. Now after that again 4 first we'll multiply it with 10. And then plus sign will come here. And then this 4 we'll multiply it with 5. 4 into 5. Fine. So here we'll get it. 4 tens are 40 and 4 5s are 20. That is 40 plus 20 is 60. And here also you can see 15 4s are 16. Both the cases your answer will remain same. So this is basically your distributive property of multiplication. Here we are distributing it. This 5 distributed over 10 and 2. By expanding 12 we have then distributed it. Similarly here by expanding 15 we have expanded 15. 10 plus 5. First we will multiply 4 with 10. Then plus sign comes here. Then 4 with 5. And then your final answer on both the sides is same. Now let us do two sums. 6 multiplied by 13. So 13 here it is given like this. This is following the distributive property. So that means they have this expanded 13. So how we will write? 10 plus 3. Similarly in the second one here they have shown the distributive property properly. 4 is multiplied first with 10. So here it is 4 into 10. And in the second step 4 is multiplied plus sign you can see it is here. Then 4 is multiplied by 2. So this is your second filling the blanks. So this is basically we have done 5 properties of multiplication. Order property of multiplication, grouping property of multiplication, zero property of multiplication, multiplication of 1 in property of 1, and distributive property of multiplication. So students, I hope you have understood what I have explained. So please do estimation sums in your classwork copy, and side by side I will update you what all questions you have to do in your classwork copy. Earlier I have told you please to do all the odd parts of each question of each exercise. So I hope till addition and subtraction you have done that. And for multiplication today we have done introduction. So stay safe.